Hey, friends, welcome. Every now and then I'm tempted to start off with, "Hey guys, it's Matt," but but it's not. Yes, I'm live now. It's crazy, huh? Right, James? I know it's nutty. Hey, James in Germany, welcome. Jay Armstrong, Young Love, Lungs, Nemo. It's great to see so many people here at just random times. Hey, Melanie, great to see you. So here's the deal. I just wanted to pop in. I had just amazing stuff happened today. I wanted to share it with you, and give you the opportunity to join in if you like. And so perhaps you thought, spiritual gifts, I was going to touch in 1 Corinthians 12 or Romans 12 or Ephesians 4, which is where we usually get all this stuff. But I changed the title here a little bit, spiritual gifting. And so, here's what's happened. So first of all, I'll give a little shout out to David Reif. This, in a way, is... Well, it's kind of his fault. On a random social media post, it was just one of those silly things that says, "Hey, if you were to choose a career path for me based on what you know about me, what would I be?" Some people said, barista. Okay, it's fair enough, right? Musician, I think, came up, or guru. I'm like, I used to be called the audio guru to the stars. That's true. That was that was on my business card for a minute. And it was just shortened to Audio Guru because somebody changed it from audio. Well, it was Audio Guru to the stars, and somebody said Audio Goober stuck in tar. I went, okay. Yeah. All right. Nicknames. Yeah. Anyway, what was I getting to? There was a point, I think, to all this. Yeah. So David arrived. Yeah, he's awesome. And so his was something to the effect of, see if I can put it. I guess I could search for it, but basically, he said something to the effect of having a kind of a. How do I want to put this? Because he said it really well. He said that you would have, I guess not a. Not a charitable organization, but something like that, right, where you're helping people out. I just thought, you know what? I love that. And so I thought, hey, you know what? Can we do that? And so you probably heard me say a couple of times how I love the idea of, I set aside a few bucks here and there from donations that you guys gave me, and just thought, hey, if I get the opportunity to help somebody, I want to do that. Well, the opportunities come up a couple of times, and really over a short period of time. And I wanted to share that with you a little bit. I don't want to embarrass anybody, so I don't think I'm going to mention many names because I said I would not. But give you the opportunity if you want to join in and help them out as well. And the cool thing here, I want to be very clear, is that none of the people that I offered help to asked for money. So there's that. So nobody's trying. I'm not just a big softy, and people are going to come, and I'm just going to give them bread, and I'm not going to be like the government here. It's not for handouts. Just saw a need, and I felt a little nudge from Dad, and it just turned out. And I want to share a couple of stories with you. And so one of them just happened to be a listener of ours who we were just sharing, and I have mentioned a couple of times that when I went to Solar Return, I had met so many people that I had not interacted with previously, that they're regular listeners, and they know some of my material better than I even know it myself. They listen to it a couple of times, and I do it once, but even then, many times, I'm not really listening. I'm trying to listen to the Spirit and stay focused on what to say. But in any case, lovely people, just amazing people, and so many that if you're not here live and you listen in playback and different sorts of things, there's so many people. I guess it was, I was just set back a bit at so many people that are part of this community, but quietly. And so I got an email a couple of days ago from somebody who is part of that quiet, majority, really. And they just wanted to share, to give me information for the Awakening Project. They hadn't done that yet. Here's the arc of where's things happening. Here's we are now. They're very interested in the PoppyCult, right? And wanted to know what they could do to help and prepare. But as part of that, kind of the arc, where they have been going is, as things change, and they have for many of us, especially over this last year, they found themselves not quite knowing what to do. He and his wife, and they're now in a hotel, right? And kind of just like trying to transition, and so hoping, PoppyCult happens sooner than later, and trying to figure out what to do in between. But I was just struck by, even in this set of circumstances, their question was, how can I help? And Dad just kind of nudged me, hey, can you just, you got a little stuff sitting by. I think they could use it. So I sent it across, and well, first I couldn't find a PayPal address or anything, and so I said, hey, I found a couple of people with your name, couldn't find your email address, and he's like, oh, it's this one, and so I sent it over, and I got an email from his wife, to whom I had not spoken. To whom I had not spoken before, and she filled me in on what he did not tell me, which was that they, she had been praying just this morning that that Dad would help them, and they needed a miracle because they have a place to stay, and they're good for gas, but they're down to like $21, and they had another week before they were going to get any money, and I just started weeping as soon as I got that. I was like, thank you, Daddy. Thank you so much. So much. So that's, again, a miracle. And that I got to be involved in it is ridiculous. And again, I probably wouldn't have said anything to anybody because it's not about like, ooh, Baldini's a good guy. No, it's Dad did this. And it's you. Because, see, I wouldn't have been able to do this had it not already been for you. I'm here to praise you guys and to let you know what you did. You did this. Right? You saved people today. You saved their life. And they didn't even ask. They didn't even ask for it. They're in those circumstances, and they're asking how they can help. And same thing with another guy who is pretty regular here. And again, I don't know if I really want to say his name or not, but he said a couple of times, and he emailed me. He said, hey, not asking for anything. I'm just looking for work. I need to find some work, and it's difficult where I'm at right now, and it's stressful. And I was like, well, what do you need? And, what can you do and stuff? And we've been kind of talking back and forth. And, I don't know how to, find the guy work and that sort of stuff. But I'm like, hey, I tell you what, if you can, one of the things he mentioned was that he could make, do video editing and that sort of stuff. I'm like, make a couple of videos, make a couple of poppycock videos or whatever. Here, I'll prepay you. And so was able to help him out with what he needed to cover rent and stuff. And so that's awesome, right? So that's what he asked. He wanted to find some work. So like, here's some work. I'll pay you for a couple of poppycock videos. I haven't got. I mean, he's working on them. So there you go. And then the last was Sue Finelli. And Sue asked for help, but not financially. She just needed help relocating. And I know everybody here knows and loves Sue. Well, if you know her, you love her. You can't help it, right? Because she is awesome and amazing. And Sue needs to change the venue. And she needs to move on from where she is now. And that requires a variety of things, and not just financial, but just a variety of logistic support. And I have been good friends with Sue pretty much since she joined this community. She had been already kind of waking up for a while when she found Crow 777 and communicated with Rose 777, and she introduced us, and we became fast friends early on. And I love Sue. I love the time that I spend with her all the time. Never have had even the glimmer of a bad time with Sue. She's amazing, and she's got bigger balls than do most of the gammas out there. And so I've been collecting for a minute, little bits and pieces where I can for Sue, and trying to connect her with some resources so that we can get her into new digs. Ideally, again, she'll probably show up where, I think we're all seem to be sort of congregating in that southeast of South Carolina. The Kakalaki crew, I think she's heading there, as well. But we're trying to put together a way to make that safe and effective, better than, the other thing. Woo! And so, so here I am. If it feels like I'm twisting your arm and asking you for money, I don't want it to feel like that, because really what I want to say is you've already kind of done it. Like most of this has already been done in advance. Some did come out of my pocket. I don't care. I mean, I don't care. I love that. Right? It's like there's nothing that pleases me more than to give to people who genuinely need it, and good people. And when they're not expecting it, it is a joy. And when they cannot pay it back, it's even the best. And it is certainly better to give than to receive. And I wanted to share this amazing report with you, that you guys, you're doing it already. You're doing it right now. Um, you're doing it, and I don't know how else to put this. Is that it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen, and you know what? Made more so by looking the times in which, looking the circumstances in which this is happening, and that we are perhaps the most distrusted, despised individuals in the world right now. Really, I mean, probably more even than terrorists and that sort of stuff. Because according to the world, we're the ones holding them back, right? And ultimately, they're going to say that we're trying to hold the world back from their evolution, their spiritual evolution, right? And they're going to have to knock us off so that we can be recycled and start over. And maybe us dumb idiots will get it next time because we're just too dumb to get their new one world religion. However, in the interim, that being said, being oppressed and being pressed in on every side, and everybody hates us, and we're all feeling isolated and alone, and so many of us are struggling in so many areas. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Oh my God, I love you people. Thank you. Thank you for what you did. You saved people today. And thank you, Dad, for nudging me. Right? I would have never known, and I would probably been like, if somebody had asked me, especially after having said that, hey, I'm trying to put together a little, emergency fund, if people approach and say, hey, I need a little money, I'm going to be, wanting to vet that. That's not what happened here, right? They just felt prompted to email me and said, hey, I've been wanting to join the Awakening Project, and things have been so crazy, and we just haven't had a moment to really do it, and just been listening for a long time, and just want to know how we can help. And, we don't have a lot of money, but we here's, blah, blah, blah. And I got nudged, and then as it turned out, well, thank you, Dad. Thank you, Daddy. All right, Annette, do that. And also, just a note, I got an email. Did I get the book? Yes, I was going to take a photograph of it. I'd had it next to my bedside in The Voyage, Douglas. That's I've only just barely gotten into it, so I don't have a review to give you yet, but I will, because it's by my bedside. I just haven't had enough opportunity to do that. I was really ill 4 or 5 days before the weekend, and just barely pulled it out to be able to stream over the weekend. So again, thank you, Dad, for that. In terms of that, the health stuff, I do have an appointment this Friday. So filled out all the paperwork, did my e-check-in this morning for all that goodies. So I started getting all poked and prod, and every orifice checked, and so that begins Friday morning in earnest. So use your prayers for that as well. I think just another, but if I had to put in any other housekeeping things, it would be that after much consideration, I think I'm leaning toward the idea, and see how you feel about this, but I think I'm leaning toward the idea of, I've been trying some of this restream thing, and doing to a bunch of different platforms. I don't know how many people are actually on, DLive or Odyssey or Twitch or any of the others. I know Rockfin, right, is getting some traction, and we appreciate that. It's super helpful already. If you guys, so a few of you have already signed up, like under me, which is amazing. Thank you. And they actually do treat us pretty well so far there, and it's amazing. I know it leaves some still to be desired, especially on the app for communication, and I'm working with them on that. And they have promised to address it, especially as your presence there grows. They'll, it's impressive to them. So I think that they'll continue to improve their service, but the best thing is they're not messing with what we say. So that seems to be a decent platform for now. And I intend to put free content over there to some extent, right? So that I don't want to force people, right, to have to pay money. But certainly more and more YouTube, that it seems that the handwriting is on the wall, and that eventually they'll just kick us off. I intend to stay here until they do, but I also think I'm going to try to be smart about it and try to curtail, rather than censor myself on what I say on YouTube, I'm just curtail what I say, the subject matter here, and then put that elsewhere, right? And then just sort of spread it out. So I might try doing this is what I want to get to is specific streams on specific channels. Right. So perhaps more of the unintended consequences stuff on Rockfin. Probably stay with Ancient Wisdom here on YouTube, because, if YouTube goes after that, they're just I mean, they're just openly attacking Dad. So what do you do with that, right? And then perhaps picking some of the other things like Twitch to maybe do some more musical things there. And then, moving some stuff around here and there. So anyway, that's... yeah, so James, I'm not really going to let the docs do much to me. What I really need is the imaging stuff, and I can't get that without going through them. So my wife is actually really super talented at differential diagnosis, and largely because she's had such a long medical history, and she's kind of OC about study, and she's corrected her doctors at least a dozen times since I've known her that they were mistaken about something, and she was able to correct them with the proper thing. So I just need some of their expertise in imaging and that sort of things, but I'm not going to One is I think they're going to probably try to take my gallbladder, and I'm going to say I don't think so. that's mine. You can't has it. Were you a jackass in the classroom, Melanie? Were you? I haven't read all that chat yet. Were you being a pill? I did admittedly blast through it really, really fast, the information yesterday. And if you haven't visited the last one, it's got a weird title because I was again, it was a restream crash, and that's why I've been having some struggles getting everything happening on Rockfin and all the channels and the restream thing. It's just, and it does weird things to the audio. So not a big fan of that right now, even though it does allow me to stream to multiple channels at once. It does have some problems. So not thrilled with that right now, looking for different ways to do it. And I'm thinking perhaps about just hitting different channels with different things. And so I see a no from Annette. So, but yeah, again, I'm trying to figure out just a way to do this. So let's see. What else? Do I have anything else? I wanted to just, again, I would sit here with you guys every day if I had the opportunity. I don't, but I would. Hey, when this job ends, plan on it. We're just going to hang out together. Until then, I have to do the things that I have to do. But I did want to share this amazing story with you from today that Dad is awesome. If you want to continue to donate to the good people, you can. Of course, my my PayPal thing is probably in the... Okay, let's see. I'll put it in here now. Make sure to put it in the channel notes. It's paypal.me/Great-Baldini. And then you just put in there who you want it to go to, or if it's just general fund, or if you want it for Sue, or put some for Sue and some for this or some for that or whatever. Just let me know. The other guys are pretty much already paid. So if you just want to say general fund after that, super great. Or if you want to give more to like the family, that's super great too. Anything is... well, again, I'm not here to twist your arm, really. It's really just I wanted to tell you what you did. But that money is gone now, of course, and I won't be able to do it again until it fills back up. I suspect that it will. I've never been able to outgive Dad, ever. So there's that. But if you want to, put this here in the show notes. P.O. Box 2248. Lynnwood 98036, and that should do that. And that's now in the show notes, so when it's done, you can check that. So PayPal, Venmo, and P.O. Box are all up if you want to do that. J. Armstrong says, no gallbladder, and you feel fine. I know, but if I do that, I think some things I wouldn't be able to eat, and that would make me sad. But, whatever, I'll have to do whatever they... No, I'm not going to do whatever they tell me. I have to do whatever is best for me, whatever the circumstances call for. Okay, so there's that. You guys are awesome. Anyway, there's that. I just wanted to thank you. I just wanted to say thank you. And here's what you did. Here's what you did, guys. You made miracles from your couch, from your car, from your bed. So super chats. I don't recommend super chats because YouTube grapples them, but the little donations you guys send, a little bit here and there, some of you amazing donations, and you know who you are. Thank you for that. But just so you know, unlike some of the trolls who go, they're trying to steal your money, but I need money to pay my rent and all my bills because I don't have any because I live in my basement. No, I have a job. I pay my own bills. Thanks. But I do love helping other people. And when you guys support what you love by donating to this channel, it helps me help others. And today you saved a life. 2. I'm probably more because I have kitties. And So there's that. But you guys did that. And even if you don't have money, your prayers and your encouragement, it's enough, right? It keeps it going. I tell my wife nearly every day. She's probably tired of hearing about it, except for I know she's not, because we both tear up every time I get a comment or an email that says, it helped me. It helped me. It helped me connect to Dad. Those are the best emails. It's the stuff, man, right there. If there's anything I'm ever proud of, it's my kids and their kids and the relationship I have with my wife and those emails. You guys are amazing. So I don't surprise you, here's a little healing chime for you coming up in 3, 2, 1. Well, go PoppyCult. Again, you guys are the best ever. I love you guys so much. Thanks for coming in with no notice. And thanks for your help to help others. And they'll know that you're my friends by the way that you treat each other. Yeah, I love that shit. All right. Hadn't planned on it, but I suppose I'll leave with something here. I've been trying to catch up on requests, and it's interesting to have requests, and there are so few of them, but still was requested, so we'll break that out for you. I hope you guys have a great evening. I'll see you again Wednesday morning for a little poppycock. How about that? Take care, guys. Love you so much.
We fall off the ends of the earth night after night. We cry into darkness, ending a day without worth. Year after year, we slip into numbness, reciting the lines we've rehearsed. Hold on to that feeling inside you. Whatever comes, well, soon this will all be over, but I'll be there waiting for you still. Day after day, the clock keeps on ticking, but we act like we haven't heard. Night after night, surrounded by music, but not understanding the words. Year after year, ignoring the calling, we label such things as absurd. Hold on to that feeling inside you. Whatever goes round.